President Biden just suspended oil drilling leases in the Arctic as part of his campaign commitment to environmentalists. But as a member of the Energy and Commerce Committee, what's your reaction to his decision to continue the Willow Project drilling in Alaska, which was approved by Donald Trump?
Yeah, so when I think about this issue, Janet, I don't just think about it in my role as a representative or certainly as someone on the House Energy and Commerce Committee. I think about it as a mom and what impact these decisions will have on our next generation of Americans, on my 3 grown boys and my 2 young daughters. I mean, temperatures have continued to increase. More frequent and more severe storms, flooding, wildfires continue to cost us hundreds of billions of dollars each year, including $100 billion last year alone. Here in Massachusetts, we celebrated the first federal permit for wind power just last month. And these investments are so important to transitioning away from fossil fuels. But I think this administration also recognizes that for some of our more oil dependent communities and states, that's not going to happen overnight. But it is why President Biden has prioritized job creation in new renewable energy fields and the education and training that has to go along with it in this American Jobs Plan. And
so you're okay with the Willow Project?
Yeah, I think that it's going to take some time in Alaska for us to migrate, especially the indigenous community there that, off of fossil fuels and into, renewable energy jobs. I mean, the push by the Trump administration to allow drilling in the Arctic Wildlife Refuge was a terrible decision back in 2017. And it's a terrible one now, but it's also one that us here in Massachusetts have a long history dating all the way back to Senator Songus of vocally opposing. But I am grateful that we now have an administration that recognizes that protecting our environment and addressing climate change must always be at the forefront of our policy decisions.
You have been a leader in getting college athletes compensation for their image. And you yourself, I'm sure people are aware, but you were a Division I athlete yourself. The NCAA is fighting any effort to do that and has a lot of political pull on Capitol Hill. There's an awful lot of money here we're talking about. Is it going to be an uphill climb? Is this no one's going to be able to do it, or is this something that simply has to be done?
I think that the states and many court decisions are forcing something to be done. I mean, as you know, Ed, amateurism as we know it is long gone. It doesn't exist anymore, and frankly, it hasn't for a long time. But that hasn't stopped the NCAA from building a billion-dollar industry based on the guise of amateurism that is tilted almost exclusively in favor of executives and coaches on the backs of hardworking, talented, and often poor college athletes. I mean, this is an issue that hits especially close to home for me. It's, through my experience as a Division I athlete that I became all too familiar with the business model of the NCAA. And look, when I played volleyball at Georgetown, I couldn't even coach a summer camp for high school or middle school girls who would have benefited from having a positive, female role model, because according to the NCAA, it jeopardized my amateur status. Instead, I picked up shifts at TGI Fridays, and that's ridiculous. It's something that's especially hard on women athletes who tend to have less opportunity to go on to professional sports after school. And it's time for the power brokers in college athletics to listen to the athletes, all of them, not just the football and men's basketball players, but everyone that they're supposed to support.
Congresswoman, thank you so much for your time and your thoughts. We greatly appreciate it.